Carl Edwards back in third position, but rapidly moving in on the top two. So why don't we let Nationwide take you up to speed, beginning with our leader, Kevin Harvick. Let's go down the chain.
Well, Doc, you mentioned it. Today is Kevin Harvick's anniversary. What a great present it would be for he and his wife, Delana Harvick, who co-own KHI Motorsports. So far, so good. It's been all about Harvick today. The car is good. On the last stop, though, we got a little frustrated on his pit road speed, but he's back up to form. Dave?
With a ban on testing, some teams come to the track with trying things that are kind of outside the box. Mike Bliss told me this morning that they come to the track knowing what they know, not trying things to start out with. And maybe that's why they were able to fix this race car and get it back up to performing as it has so far. Running second, he describes the car as tight loose. Yes, you can be both. Mike?
Dave, earlier this week, Roush Fenway competition director Mike Beam gave a little bit of a motivational speech to the team. He said, hey, we're not here to participate. We're here to dominate. Noting to everyone on the team, they expect victories and nothing short of that. Right now, Carl Edwards very happy with his car, just saying it's only a little bit tight. Turns 3 and 4, Dave.
Behind these guys, just a few car lengths. There's Brian Vickers. He took 2 tires that last stop. He says it's a little bit better, but it's still a little bit tight in the center of the corner. He reported that on about lap 42. So Vickers running very well in that 32 car. Jamie?
And what a great day so far for Brian Vickers. Of course, this is a place. He was on the pole here last year. You see him in the shot. And right behind him, though, Justin Allgaier on the 12 car. He's running the full season for Roger Penske. Of course, this season it's only his second start in the Nationwide Series. He started 11th today. Highest running rookie right now. So far, so good. Dave?
Denny Hamlin running behind him for the first time in that 20 car since he won at Daytona the summer of last year. Now, that car, they didn't take any tires on that last pit stop. Fuel only for Denny, so this will be a great indication of how well these tires are wearing. They made the decision based on that. We'll see what they look like next time they come off. Mike?
After an early race spin, Brendan Gaughan trying to rally. He's now back inside the top 10, trying to put on a show for the hometown faithful. Keep in mind, he's got a lot of pressure here. He acquired over 100 tickets for this particular event for friends and family. He wants to put on a show. Jamie?
And Michael McDowell right behind him having a good day as well in the 47 car. Became a dad for the first time this week, and it's paying off. He started 16th. Car is running well for Michael McDowell. Right behind him, Greg Biffle. Believe it or not, guys, he is under the weather. I asked him right before he got in the car. He said, I am feeling worse by the second. Hopefully that adrenaline's kicking in, but they seem to think they have a car that can win today. Shannon?
Back up front, guys. Thank you. Here goes the 60 car of Edwards to take the lead away.
Man, he just blasted by Kevin Harvick right there. He's found something with his car and setup here. It's working great.
Man, he's just motoring through. He was running faster lap times even as he was catching Mike Bliss, passing him. You can see he's just a little bit loose right there as he tried to turn down under Joe Nemechek.
It's like Harvick might get it back here.
Yeah, a little bit of 3 wide action here.
Got to be careful, just like you said earlier.
Yeah, you can see Harvick back out.
Smart to back off right there.
Bliss back in third spot. By the way, the 88 car back in the race. Brad Keselowski, who had gone out, now being shown 40 laps down. There he comes back down pit road in 41st position. There are currently 7 cars out of the race and a flat tire on the 1 car of Bliss.
And they had this happen last week also, so not much luck for these guys either.
But they had some damage on the right side from an earlier incident, and that may be rubbing a tire. It could have cut one down.
Last week, a flat left rear tire got a lap down, had to get the lucky dog, and drove it all the way back to finish 13th at California. Here he comes on the pit road.
Looks like they got a right rear tire down. He's going to have to take it easy now and get this thing on pit road.
Right rear.
Yeah, he's having to be careful because he can't go too fast there, and also he doesn't want that tire to come apart and rip the quarter panel off the car.
So Bliss will come down pit road to get fresh rubber under the green flag. He was running in 3rd position. Carl Edwards now becomes our 5th different leader today at Las Vegas. It is Edwards, Harvick, Vickers, Hamlin, and the rookie Allgaier. Judgment Week continues on ESPN tonight. A key Pac-10 matchup, the potent UCLA Bruin offense against rival California. Saturday primetime presented by DirecTV as part of Judgment Week on ESPN at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. For more information, log on to ESPN.com. Riding along with Brendan Gaughan, former college basketball player for the Georgetown Hoyas. By the way, he's happy his Hoyas won today, upset Villanova. earlier here on the family of networks. Carl Edwards is our leader. There's Carl. Kevin Harvick now about a second behind him. Vickers, Denny Hamlin, and Greg Biffle, guys, has come from the back of the field after speeding off of pit road all the way to 5th position.
He's trying to make up some of those spots he lost his team there by speeding off pit road. See Carl Edwards now working way down on the bottom of the racetrack under a lap car, Tony Raines. But Biffle's had consistently the fastest car for the last 10 to 15 laps. I mean, he's really moving up through the field nice. Saw him passing 2 and 3 wide, coming through the tri-oval. He's caught Denny Hamlin in this 20 car.
Yeah, he's just been past him wherever he can. He's running extremely fast lap times and dealing with traffic at the same time.
And if you just joined our coverage, Jamie Little reported a moment ago that Greg Biffle is under the weather, has some kind of flu-like syndrome, so symptoms, so they may want to spray him with flu every week because he is driving the wheels off that Ford.
Caution's out. Got to spin down the back. Caution's out.
Yeah, we've got a car spinning the wall here.
Caution number 5, and here's Stephen Wallace spinning as well.
Looks like that was Scott Gaylord that had been in the wall. Now Stephen Wallace got some damage to his right front.
There's the 5-car Dale Earnhardt Jr. We are hearing from spotters there may have been some contact among a couple of these cars, several of these cars. They were trying to get slowed down. The 52 car is who spun.
Now get that right front looked at.
Or hit the wall to bring out the caution flag. There is Scott Gaylord's car.
Yeah, just looking at Steve Wallace's car, it looks like possibly there's a lot of oil.
Yeah, you see a lot of fluid coming out of this 52 car. Could have been part of the secondary wreck we saw with Stephen Wallace. Actually, has a little contact with Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah, that's looking out the back of the 5 cars they were coming by.
If he slowed down to as the caution came out and Steve just didn't slow down, or if they were just racing right there and got together.
Lucky Dog is the 34 car. Tony Raines, he's the first car 1 lap down, so he was the Aaron's Lucky Dog free pass winner. He'll get to go back around and get back on the lead lap. That'll put us now with 19 cars on the lead lap. There's 12 cars being shown 1 lap down, including Brian Keselowski, the older brother of Brad, who's having a great run in his 26 car. Scott Wimmer is back there. And, boy, the 66 car guy's getting stuck on pit road.
Yeah, it's going to cost him a lap right there. That's a tough break for Steven. He had a great car, but it's going to go a lap down right here.
Also, NASCAR saying he had a commitment line violation, so he will have to start at the back of the pack anyway. 5 caution flags on the day, a red flag. We've had a couple, it's not been a good day for some of the heavy hitters in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. The 18 car, Kyle Busch in the garage area. This team, though, Carl Edwards, former series champion, having a good day. Well, what about pit stops? What's going to happen down there, guys? Let's check in with Mike.
Well, Carl Edwards real happy with his race car. He was discussing with Dan Stillman about changes not too long ago. They're only going to make a slight adjustment. He wants to be freed up a little bit in the center. Expect a track bar adjustment and 4 tires on the 60. Doc?
Pits are still closed down there because of that cleanup just at the entrance of pit road, so NASCAR wants to hold them from coming down so they get all that the safety workers out of the way.
You're going to see a lot of these guys change tires that didn't change tires the last time, so might mix up the field again here. But the tires holding up well, speeds are holding up good. But you still worry about that tire wear. You want to get a look at it anyway. Some of these cars haven't really changed tires since the start of the race.
Yeah, probably looking at 4 right here, wouldn't you say, Andy, just so they can look at all the tires?
I would take 4 tires right here running up front, and then we can make an assessment from there and decide what we do later in the race.
Watching Mark Hollywood Armstrong, tire changer there for Stephen Wallace.
They got to address this issue right here with the right front so they don't cut another tire. That baseball bat's going to do that for them so they can roll that around there in the front, shape that fender, and get it away from that tire.
That fender out the best you can. Make it look as pretty as you can, Hollywood.
You see, they brace these fenders up pretty well, so when they get bent in, they're kind of hard to pull out.
Work ongoing on Stephen Wallace's car. He'll have to start at the back anyway. That's why he is already on pit road. Everyone else will have to wait one more lap. The pits are still closed, so we'll take a break and come back to Las Vegas with pit stops in just a moment.